Did you know that there are 37 Pixar experiences that every Pixar fan needs to know about in Walt Disney World? Today I'm going to teach you about each and every one of them, and by the end of this video you'll also have access to a free printable that you can take with you into the Disney parks so that you don't miss a single one. As a big Pixar fan myself, these are some of the things that I find to be a must-do when we are in Walt Disney World. Hello everyone, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I make tons of Disney content here on my channel. If you like that kind of thing, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because this is actually the first in a series of must-dos for the different fandoms within the Disney fandom. So there's a new one coming out on Thursday. Make sure that you leave your guess for which fandom it's going to be in the comments down below. If you are able to guess it right, I will give you a shout out in the next video in the series. Now, because there's 37, I'm just going to jump right into it. The first park that we're going to talk about is Hollywood Studios, and this one seems kind of obvious because that's where a ton of the Pixar stuff is right now. But they've added so much in the last year or so that it's worth talking about each and every point to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Of course, in June of 2018, they opened Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. So in Toy Story Land, you're going to find Toy Story Mania, which is the ride that was once a part of Pixar Place. They have relocated the entrance to inside of Toy Story Land. And they also opened Alien Swirling Saucers and Slinky Dog Dash. Those three rides are all Tier 1 attractions at Hollywood Studios, so you will not be able to fast pass each and every one of them, but you should be able to get on them if you use some of the strategies that I talk about on my channel. While you're in Toy Story Land, make sure to meet Woody and Jessie. They have their own line, they meet together, and then Buzz Lightyear is in a separate line over by the entrance of Toy Story Land. You also want to try to catch the Green Army Men. They, throughout the day, will do different boot camp kind of parade, mini parades. They're not like a full parade, but it's like a little show where they do boot camp. They call the kids out depending on the show. So they are totally random, but keep your eyes and your ears peeled because they just might show up when you're least expecting it. Before you leave Toy Story Land, don't forget to grab a meal at Woody's Lunchbox. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. You can also mobile order on the My Disney Experience app, so it's a really great quick service option back there. And coming soon, there's going to be a brand new table service restaurant in the Toy Story Land area, and it's going to be centered around the Toy Story characters. So make sure you stay tuned on this channel for an update on that. We have no other information other than it's going to be like you are a part of Andy's playsets. So, also coming this summer, Little Bo Peep from Toy Story will be doing meet and greets in order to promote Toy Story 4, which is coming out in June. The next area that you're going to want to visit is Pixar Place. And in Pixar Place, they have completely transformed it to Metropolis, which is the town from The Incredibles. While you're in Metropolis, you can check out Edna Mode's different supersuit designs, and you can also meet her. So the supersuits are kind of leading up to the meet and greet with Edna. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled for some evidence that Jack was there by using some of his special powers. For example, I saw some evidence of some laser eyes going on, I saw some walking through walls, and I saw some multiplying when I was there last. So definitely keep your eyes out for Jack. There are also a bunch of different photo walls that you can take pictures with. There will frequently be a PhotoPass cast member there to take your picture, but if not, you can just use your handy-dandy cell phone. Be sure to check your times guide for the Super Shindig, which is happening at the far end of Pixar Place. It is a dance party with Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and Frozone, hosted by the citizens of Metropolis. Keep in mind, this one is a bit long. I stood there for probably 20 minutes and missed the beginning and missed the end, so that's a long show. On your way out of the back of the park, you're going to want to stop in Walt Disney Presents, where Mike and Sully are currently meeting. Now, keep in mind that this video is being filmed the first week of May 2019, so you want to make sure to stay up to date both here on this channel and on the Disney Parks website and My Disney Experience app to make sure that all this information is current when you are taking your trip if you're watching this in the future. I specifically say that because where Mike and Sully are right now tends to be a rotating character meet and greet, so it's usually characters from a newer movie. Like, that's where Moana met originally, and Groot met there for a while. Finally, you want to take a walk down to Sukars Courtyard over by Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. This is a newer area. It opened earlier this year. And here you can check out DJ's Ready Set Party Time, which is a music celebration hosted by the car DJ. You can also meet Cruz Ramirez from Cars 3. And you can attend the show Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, where Lightning McQueen will share some of his background and teach you some of the things that he's learned throughout his racing career. So Hollywood Studios definitely has the most Pixar options. So if you're a diehard Pixar fan and you can only do one park, Hollywood Studios is probably the way to go. But if you can hit the other parks, I'm going to tell you what you can do there too. In Epcot, you are going to want to visit the Seas with Nemo and Friends. There is a Nemo ride, which it'll come up in your Fast Pass as the Seas with Nemo and Friends, but when you come out, you can also take pictures with Bruce. You can get right up inside of his mouth in the aquarium, and you can also go to Turtle Talk with Crush, which is a super fun interactive show for kids. This is a must-do in my opinion if you are traveling with small children because it is super cute and super fun. You can also meet Joy and Sadness from Inside Out, and then also Baymax from Big Hero 6 at Epcot Character Spot. Keep in mind that Character Spot will be going down for renovation in the near future. I have not seen a date yet, but make sure to keep up with the My Disney Experience app and check their showtimes. Whether or not they will move to a new location in the meantime has not been announced. If you head over to the Imagination Pavilion, you can check out the Pixar Short Film Festival, which shows those short films that play before all your favorite Pixar movies. And also inside of the Imagination Pavilion, you can meet Ralph and Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. And this is going to be in the exit area of the Figment ride, but you can actually get through by going in the gift shop door if you don't want to ride Figment. An honorable mention that isn't quite open yet, but will be open shortly, is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We don't have an opening date for this yet, but it's supposed to open in time for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary in 2021. Heading over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, the first thing that you're going to pass is the Wilderness Explorers Station. So you can sign up. It's on the right-hand side when you are walking over the bridge and you're looking at the Tree of Life. Make sure to pick up your guidebook and get sworn in as a Wilderness Explorer there, and you can do activities all throughout the park. Then you're going to want to go into the Tree of Life. Right underneath, there is a show called It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is all about a bug's life. While you're on the Discovery Island kind of area, keep an eye out for Kevin from Up. Kevin is known to be wandering Discovery Island right now. She doesn't have a set meeting location. She's just kind of chilling. So be sure to keep an eye out for her, but it's not that hard because she's really tall. You're also going to want to watch Finding Nemo the Musical, which is back next to Dino Land. You can also meet Russell and Doug outside of the entrance to It's Tough to Be a Bug, and you can make sure to catch them in Up, A Great Bird Adventure back in Asia. Finally, we have Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom does not have a ton of Pixar, but what they do have is totally worth checking out. You're definitely going to want to ride Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin and see if you can reach Galactic Hero status. If you're a Galactic Hero, let me know in the comments because I'd love to find my fellow Galactic Heroes. I will not leave Magic Kingdom without winning. It's fine. When you come out, you'll also see the meet and greet area for Buzz Lightyear. He is kind of tucked away back there between the exit of Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin and the entrance of Carousel of Progress, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Also in Tomorrowland, make sure to head to Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, which is an interactive comedy show hosted by none other than Mike Wazowski. This is a hilarious show that it's different pretty much every time you watch, and there's a ton of audience engagement, and you might actually get to be in the show. So it's great for kids, both small and, regular adults. And we cannot forget about our favorite Pixar princess, Merida, one of my personal favorites. Merida's meet and greet is located between the castle and the teacups. So there's a little path that is kind of a shortcut back to Fantasyland. Her line lines up along that retaining wall. She is tucked away. You can't really see her from the path, so just know where you're going. Ask someone for help if you can't find her. But she's always awesome. Love Merida. Merida has her own float in the Festival of Fantasy Parade, so you want to make sure to check that out. She also has some Scottish dancers, and it's super fun. And last but not least, she also has a brief section in Happily Ever After, the nighttime spectacular at Magic Kingdom. So there you have it. That is all 37 of the Pixar experiences that you can check out on your next Walt Disney World vacation. Oh, we have a visitor. Say hi. This is Josie. What are you doing? Now, there you have it. That is all 37 of the Pixar experiences that you can check out on your next Walt Disney World vacation. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Pixar movie is. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description to the Pixar Theory. If you have not checked that out, I highly recommend that you do if you are a avid Pixar fan like I am. Also, don't forget to guess what the next fandom is going to be for experiences in Walt Disney World. That video is coming out either later this week or next week. Whoever guesses it, I will give you a shout out in the next video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit the little notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Have a magical week. Bye!